Oh. 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 Welcome to Meaningful Mornings. Please relax the body, enjoy the breath, and pray with the mind. A seeker in our community, Varsha from Chicago, her uncle was in hospice and he has continued his journey. Varsha was able to share insights from Bhagavad Gita's chapter 2 with her uncle. Offer your physical strength, your mental strength to her uncle, to her, to all. Ma vidvishavahai. May we all understand the mysterious and loving ways of the Creator. Bhagavad Gita's chapter 18 is the summary. Another way to think of this chapter, it is the Bhagavad Gita shared in a sutra rupa. This is shared in a succinct way. Pointers are given so that our minds go back to what was shared in chapter 7, chapter 11, and so on. In verse 50, Shri Krishna shares, Nishtha para. What is the methodology for Nishtha to be established in para, which means the highest, where there's no more thirsting and striving for goals and gains in God. Shri Krishna shares this in verse 51, begins to share this in verse 51, 52, and so on. To be established in the highest, the intellect has to have that clarity, conviction that this is the highest. That will naturally pull the mind, which will pull the body. One's entire being is evolving to the highest. Sharing this in what this training feels like, one becomes more balanced, more focused, more reflective, and that's all training for contemplation. This is shared in more detail in verse 52. Vivikta sevi lagvashi yatavakaya manasaha dhyana yoga paro nityam vairagyam samupashitaha. Joy. These are refinements on what contemplation plays out as. Vivikta sevi, to be in a place of solitude that encourages quietude. Our community does this very much. Our running from the mind community is about long runs, which means you have to be by yourself. We have silence retreats. We're not even supposed to look at each other in the eye. A significant portion of our community is facilitated at 5:30 a.m. We have our one with ones, the highest vocation. So what we're doing in our community is contemplative. Lagvashi means to eat little, laghu, or lightly. It is to eat the right amount. Now I want to take us to the Yaksha Prashna, which is from the Mahabharata, just like the Bhagavad Gita. Yesterday we took up question and answer 120. Now I'm zooming into 119. It is about what happens when you live in the right way in terms of your diet. Kaha modate. The question is, how can one be happy? Panchame ahani shashteva, which means in the fifth or sixth part of the day, shakam pachati sve grehe, one should cook vegetables by themselves in their own home. So far, so good. The next line, anrini cha apravasi cha. To not have any debt, to not be traveling. Saha varichara modate, O crane, the one who's manifested in the form of a crane, saha modate, such a person is happy. There's the translation. Now I'm distilling this into a 3-point plan for us. Number 1, who is happy? The one who doesn't owe anything. Which leads to number 2, the one who feels their needs are met. Which leads to number 3, when you owe nothing and your needs are met, in the early morning, if you are eating just vegetables, you enjoy that meal. You enjoy that meal. So you're all thinking, how can I be someone who has the right relationship with food? It's not about the food. It is about your inner world, your quietude. Next, yata, which means to be disciplined with one's vak, how you speak, kaya, how you use the body, manasaha, how you use your mind. So words, actions, and thoughts. We had come up with a framework that connects this. In Bhagavad Gita's chapter 6, verses 10 to 15. These are the 6 verses that are most direct on contemplation. Our framework was to be disciplined with your space, seat, senses, sanctum, sentiment, and surrender. To be followed in that order. In that order. Now, moving a little bit more quickly to just introduce the second line, and then we're going to practice contemplation on this special day. Dhyana Yoga. Shri Krishna is not even hiding that he's reviewing this teaching. Paro Nityam. One is to practice this. Nityam means comprehensively. Vairagyam sam upashritaha, and taking refuge or also practicing vairagya. Now, this too has come directly from chapter 6. 2 critical practices to be successful in contemplation are abhyasa and vairagya. In English, practicing and prioritizing. Practicing and prioritizing. Now, this leads me to my final thought. Your application from yesterday was to think about what facet of Sanatana Dharma is most important for this to be Sanatana, which means everlasting, ever accessible. And you can share your reflection in the chat if you wish to. For me, that is very clear. It is the Sadguru Shishya Parampara. It is not about a space. It is not about a time. It is about those who are established that help those who want to be established. In this portion of the Bhagavad Gita, it is by entering the Guru Dwara that one can enter the Dhyana Dwara. And all of us are most bhagya. That means fortunate. That means blessed that we have such a parampara or lineage. And today is Acharya Shankara's Jayanti. He is, in a big picture sense, the middle of our tradition. There's divinity, then Acharya Shankara, and then our guides that we personally know. Pujya Swami Tapovanam, Pujya Swami Chinmayananda, Pujya Swami Tejomayananda. In Meaningful Mornings, we engage in a lot of reverse engineering, which means appreciating where we've come from. Let us internalize this, relax the body, enjoy the breath, and quieten the mind as you offer your kritagnyata, gratitude for the grace that has come from our guides.
Mano buddhyahankara chittani naham na cha shrotra jihve na cha grana netre na cha vyoma bhumir na tejo na vayu Chidanandarupa Shivoham Shivoham Nacha Pranasangyo Navai Panchavayu Nava Saptadhatu Nava Panchakosha Navapanipadam Nachopasthapayu Chidanandarupa Shivoham Shivoham Name Dvesharagau Name Lobhamohau Mado naiva me naiva Matsarya bhava Na dharmo na chartho Na kamo na moksha Chidananda rupaha Shivoham Shivoham न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञः अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् न मे मृत्युशङ्का न मे जातिभेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्यः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपः विभुर्व्याप्य सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां सदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम्
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be joy.